You sure you're ready?
Kinda ready.
All right. So we're back with Andrew's Explorer, and it is getting a shitload of stuff today. We're going to be doing hot, cold side charge pipe. What blow-off valve did you go again? HKS. Good. Good HKS blow-off valve. We got the FinFab V2 intake going on. We got the new HSF strut bar, FinFab ECU cover, the expansion tank, and Ebaich lowering springs, Steeda rear sway bar, AWR rear brace. Everything's been powder coated bronze. Maybe. Eventually.
Okay. Almost.
Come on, turn it.
There's no...
I think there is a tracking thing on it.
I think there is, but it's not...
I think it's what the T stands for.
It's not in there. Or it's not set up for tracking.
Oh, are you squeezing the trigger on the backside?
Well, now I am.
Oh. Well, here's all the bronze stuff. Yeah, get up in there. There's the expansion tank. You have the cover. Oh, yeah. Nice and smooth angles there.
Oh, yeah.
So I think what we're going to end up starting with is the springs.
Probably.
That's what Ryan said he wants to start with. So it'll be springs and we're going to go ahead and do rear sway bar while we're back there, probably the AWR brace. And then while we have it up in the air, we'll go ahead and do the trans insert from FinFab as well. And then we'll just move into the front of the vehicle and do all that once it's on the ground. There it is. Sorry guys, we're trying out a new gimbal here. Help make the video a little bit smoother, not so shaky, and trying to deliver y'all some better content.
We just kind of go to you now.
Nah. I want to leave it in. You gotta leave the little funny parts in. So we're gonna start by jacking the car up like we always do, right in the middle, subframe. We'll start with the front, get these two wheels off, and dig into these springs. Should be identical to the 2020s and 2024s. No different. Different but same. All the chassis work and whatnot's the same. So.
No, we're not filming yet. Should we be filming?
Yeah.
Is this an opportunity to start filming?
All right, we got the wheels off.
We got the wheels off?
Yeah, easy peasy. Are you filming?
I am filming.
Are you?
No.
All right. So we're gonna come down in here, and you're gonna get these two 24s off. Zoom in on here. Show them the 24s so they know. Up here. My eyes are up here. Stop looking down there. All right, now we're going to move the sway bar in link.
Moved to where I moved to.
The big reason we don't use an impact on these guys is
It snaps it.
yeah, you could fuck it up. It's like a ball on a socket basically back here, so use your big boy strength, push down, pull out, and then move to the top. You need to get these series of clips out. We got a whole camera crew here now. We got our boy here, all the way from Oklahoma. Timo. I think it's like the first time I haven't dropped one into the engine bay.
Right, they always
Yep.
go for me.
All right, you got 315s up top. We're gonna go ahead for the one that is just kind of underneath this little plastic shroud. Get that one off. Normally it's better if you have a smaller impact and not a big one, but we're working with what we got, you know. So we got two of them out. I'm gonna get this third one out, but when I get this third one out, make sure you hold it. Because if not, you'll drop this whole thing on you, and then nobody's having a good time. And just like that, Got the strut assembly out. I want to show y'all something. I don't know if I recommend this for everybody. A little sketchy, but it is a way I found out. A lot of people are going to call me dumb for this, but these springs really aren't compressed under a terrible lot of tension. So you just get your 21, put your foot down here. Do not put your hand anywhere in here, right? So we're just going to go ahead and boom. Popped off just like that. Go ahead and undo this from down here. Everything good? Come in here like your cat died or something.
It's the German resting bitch face.
And stack springs out. Will it stay? All right. So he actually got these coated. Bronze. Nobody's gonna see these, but it's what he wanted. Again, there's no label. I always recommend people stick them upside down, but you can tell by the way that it sits in here. You want the strut itself or the shock to be in the middle. You'll notice if I flip it, and I'm being careful with these because I don't want to scratch this powder coating, although this is in the middle, you can see it's actually leaned off to the side. So once it's tightened down, it's going to be like this. And you don't want that, guys. So we're going to flip it around, get it properly seated in there, and put our top piece back on. And this is, that little trick there is how I do it in 45 minutes, front and rear. You don't got to compress them anymore. I don't know if I could even condone people to do that. Use a spring compressor, guys. Don't be stupid.
If it's your first time doing this install, don't do what we're doing. If it's maybe your second time doing springs, sure. The important part is not to put your fingers.
Yeah.
We're usually putting our feet so it doesn't really bounce around after you
Yep.
get it off.
And there we go. Let me make sure that that is where it's supposed to be facing. All right. Another way you can always tell is these have little notches here. So normally that little notch will face that front hole. That's how you know that is the front hole. Fun fact. And for it now. Yep. Bada bing, bada boom. The Celsius makes me want to burp. All right. Huh? This one? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them hand tight. And I'm gonna come back down here, and this is gonna suck because your caliper and whatnot is gonna be much lighter than this setup here. So you're probably gonna hear me make all sorts of funny noises as I lift up this massive rotor.
He's about to make 30-year-old noises.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is not light.
No, this is a big ass fucking brake setup.
My hands are close to the flashlight in the gift.
All right.
You make me so proud.
I'm a big boy. 15s, tighten up the top. These don't have to be stupid tight, you'll break them. Which is why I generally use a smaller impact. So we're gonna knock that down into 2. Again, yeah, you're not trying to, if you have a big impact, don't try to fucking run it into anything. And that's it. Do the same thing to the other side. Then move on to the rears.
These springs real quick.
Nice little.
Because it's a little appreciation.
It is. This is the only time I've seen anybody powder coat springs, so it's pretty interesting. It's neat when you see it, but not many people see it.
You see what men do? Let me smell your breath.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Filming?
I've got you, man.
All right, so now we're gonna move on to the rears. The rears is super easy, and I've actually found a really efficient way to do these. You know, over the 30 odd plus sets I've done. All right, and this is where it gets really easy because he already has the thermal exhaust installed. So instead of dropping it over here by the mufflers, we're just going to drop this joint right here. Good.
All right, I got it flipped again. So.
Okay. So you're gonna have these 13s right here. There's gonna be 2 of them on these models. You don't have to undo any heat shielding. So it's just those 2 13s. Put those off to the side, and then you'll have your big 21s here on each side. Loosen those up. And yeah. All right, that's all you got to do, and then we're going to lower down the jack, and you'll watch that the spring will just damn near fall out by itself. So you hear him get loose. We'll set it right there. That one. From that one right there that you're. We're just gonna grab it, and I'm gonna push that way. Come down on the jack just a little bit more.
It's off.
Okay. There we go. That's all I needed. Just that little extra room. So yeah, I can see.
Wiggle it out.
Huh?
Just gotta wiggle it out.
Yep, wiggle it out. And it'll literally come out right through the bottom. Like so. Got that one out. Get the other one out the same way. And so guys, the rear is the quickest one. So normally it's not powder coated. You'll be able to see the name. Name goes upright. If you get them powder coated, you know the tighter coil goes on top. Slide these bad boys in.
And your fronts, the letter goes upside down.
Yeah.
Just, I've learned that lesson twice.
Get that seated. And voila. Do the other side. Put our tap hut on, seated all the way. And then we'll just slide this bad boy up in there. All right, jack it up just a little bit. And you'll just start jacking the whole subframe up. All right, hold it like that. And make sure the other side is seated. All right.
All right, what?
Go ahead and jack it up. Get our brackets with our 21s. Bada bing, bada boom. You can go ahead and take off your jack here. Move it out of the way for now. Then we'll put on our... All right, guys. Quick, easy. Again, having the right tools helps the job go faster, smoother, more efficient. Again, really recommend a spring compressor for the front. If you don't have one, you can get away without it. Still don't recommend it. You're still going to need a pass-through socket to put it back on and together, because sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't work without one. So it's a 50-50 chance. If you want to chance it and not get a pass-through, you could do it. But I'd recommend just doing it. This is lower than it was factory. It will settle a little bit more than this, because we have not driven this car with these springs on. So it has just been lowered and sat here. And then he'll need an alignment, which I think he's going for an alignment Monday. So this thing's looking nice. It'll settle even more and look even better. The bronze accents are great, but changes are coming. We're already changing this thing up. Y'all just wait for it. A lot of crazy content coming. Again, y'all can get these Ebaich springs off of my website, HoustonSpeedFreaks.com. Really affordable, a great drop. It's about a 2-inch drop all the way around, maybe a little less or more, give or take some. But yeah, guys, love y'all, appreciate y'all. Until the next one.